This is Gaylord Oklahoma Memorial in Norman. You work the entire season to put yourself in position to thrive, to excel in games like this. A late season top 10 showdown, playoff implications aplenty. It's the Ole Miss Rebels and the Oklahoma Sooners. Along with David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. Iro is down on the sideline.
Checking in with the Ole Miss head coach before the game. He said this is a crucial game on the road against a quality opponent. It means so much. Not only the college football playoff rankings, the strength of schedule, and everything that goes into a matchup like this. This is the biggest challenge so far in their season. Back to you.
Thanks, Holly. Looking forward to see how this one goes. The Rebels ready to kick it away first.
Why you hating on me, bro?
He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Bunch formation for these receivers. Trying to move them on the counter. Dropped immediately. He got nothing on first down.
And you want to run the football. That's okay. You'll take some of these. But if they start to add up down the road, obviously, you might want to think about airing it out a little bit.
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Give to the back. See some running room. Turning it on. He'll get a fresh set it out. Stopped at the 31-yard line.
That's a nice run. This guy has it all, doesn't he? He has speed, he has shiftiness, and he has power. The power reminds me of an old great Sooner running back, Marcus Dupree. Arguably one of the most gifted runners college football has ever seen. And a guy that didn't quite pan out at the NFL level because of injuries. This dude has it in him, though, and I'm sure he's reminding a lot of people in the stadium right now.
Oh, come on, man.
Pushes ahead for a couple. They'll mark it at the 33. And the Sooners headed quickly to the line.
Defense came into this one knowing they were going to see some tempo. They've got to get the call from the sidelines, get it communicated, get lined up.
And they'll pick up the first down and mark it at.
Let's go, Mater.
I just love this guy's instincts, right? When things aren't open right away, he never panics. He just understands the situation where he is on the field, and he's so confident in his own natural ability that he has the ability to run, go get the first down.
How much powder you put in there?
The Sooners have this offense rolling. They're changing things up, trying to get everyone set. Back to pass.
Oh, I'm taking that shot.
He's going to let it go.
Damn it.
And it was worth going for a chunk play, but the long pass.
Damn, you got to get there, yo.
Well,
so, how much you put in? Yo, all right, that's your water cup, though, right? But rinse that out good because it's going to start stinking, bro.
They knew this quarterback was going to try to take the top off the defense. That time they couldn't link up, but if you're on defense, just know they're going to try that play again.
Out wide left, it's Thomas. Inside the 35, knocked out of bounds. This offense with a big play, and they'll mark it up to 33.
And I think this receiver's forte is his route running. He's a guy that can line up all over the field, but it's not just catching post routes and goes. This guy can run shallows, he can run slants, he can run the option routes and find soft spots in the defense. This guy really has all the routes in his toolbox.
Wants to throw one first. Still moving to his right, trying to make a big play.
Oh, go down.
Give him 9 on that one, sets up a 2nd and 1. Guys, it's almost impossible to overstate the importance of this game. The result might well be the cut line between really good bowl and the playoffs.
It's a really good point, Reese, because at this point of the season late, this is a resume builder, and this might be the win that you need to improve your status and impress the committee to
Ways down,
put you in the
take
college
a
football
shot.
playoff.
Yeah, and these top
Ways
10
down, take a
games,
shot.
They get more attention.
Release.
More people are there, more people
Got
are
it.
covering, more people are talking
Shit.
about it. More
Oh my God.
Obviously, to do it on this stage,
Oh wow,
will go
that's
a long
crazy,
way to
yo.
when this team gets in the playoff.
Just got to finish the play for the wide receiver.
Oh man, that hurt.
It's a bad
Yeah, he
drop.
could have. Damn, that hurt. I'm pissed about
They'll
that.
come to the line for the 8th snap
Tell me
on
though.
this opening drive, facing a 3rd and short. Throws it off the RPO.
Good shit,
Runs for
11.
the tackle. And he'll go down, but he delivered the business end of his stiff arm to that defender on the way. 3rd down, a lot of times it comes down to not necessarily who's the most open, who do you trust the most?
No, it's not about the X's and the O's. It's about the Jimmies and the Joes. And when my guy's better than you and I get you matched up out wide and I know I trust you, I'm finding you.
And they can't connect, but the flag flies, and I think this is going to be pass interference.
And the defender just way too handsy on that last play. You could see all the contact as the ball was in the air. You simply can't do it, and the referee's caught it.
The offense will gladly take a fresh set of downs after the penalty. Changing the routes with his receiver. Left side, it's Blaylock.
One of the things you love about this running back is not only can he run between the tackles, but he's also a weapon in this offense, catching the football.
To the air, it's Mateer. Fires to the middle. He is lucky to get that one back, and the last thing you want is to turn it over on your opening drive.
Well, on the opening drive of the game, establishing a rhythm and a cadence offensively is really, really important. They've done some good things on this first drive to put them in this situation. Obviously, you just threw an incompletion on 2nd down, and likely going to throw it again here right now. Quarterback has just got to settle in. Timing is important. Get rid of the ball on time. Trust your read and execute this passing play if you're throwing.
That was an important stop there as they try to hold them to a field goal on this drive. An unforced error there. They don't get the snap off in time. So frustrating to see an offense lose track of the play clock and pick up a penalty like that. Now on 4th down, they'll try to come away with 3. It's good. Easy call for the refs. And with that, they break the seal on the scoring. It's 3-0.
And they don't get 7 on that opening drive, but they get 3. And this place is rocking. Night games are always so loud, so obnoxious, and these fans, they get something to cheer about with that first offensive possession.
Able to find enough room to get it out across the 25. He's brought down at the 26. This is what we expected. This crowd ready to make its presence known. Throws it back. He's going to take off. He steps out right at the 40-yard line, and now they are in business moving toward midfield. from the 40. It's 1st and 10. He breaks a tackle. A confident, tough, efficient run gets it up to the 44.
And those body blows really, really matter. Like, I want to be able to hand the ball off to my running back 10, 15 times a game. Make the defense tackle them, wear them out. Sometimes these 3 to 4 yard runs, later in football games, they turn into 5 to 15 to 20 yard gains just because of the body blow effect.
Flying down the left side. He's at the touchdown, Rebels. And once he got away from the D, they had no shot at catching it. Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point makes it 7 to 3. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. And the scoring play coming on a 56-yard touchdown pass. The ball bounces through the end zone, and it will be a touchback. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Looking for space. It's Blaylock. Good call, good execution as they move the chains, and they have a first down at the 38. The Sooners will hustle to the line.
And how about that? Right after they get the explosive play running the ball, they're going right back to the line of scrimmage for some tempo.
To the ground. He's got it again. And after the stop, that is going to put a bow on this first quarter. We've come to the end of the period, and Ole Miss is on top. We've put one in the books. Let's have a look at our game summary. It's now to see if these guys can get back in the game in the second quarter. Kept it on the ground on first down. Now back to the line. Grabbed behind the line. It's Sategna. Stopped at the 47-yard line. A 10-yard gain, and they'll move the markers. And the Sooners will have it 1st and 10.
Offenses love the explosive plays through the air, pushing the ball down the field. And look at this. Sometimes it creates some momentum, and you want to capitalize. So you go get on the ball and get ready to run some no-huddle.
Outside the pocket, lets it go. Man, what a matchup. The stakes are really high. Both teams in the top 10, playoff positioning, all the things that go with a midseason showdown, guys.
And these are just fun for us because we got a little bit more juice, too, because both teams in playoff contention, both teams high aspirations, a big showdown, a big prove-it game, Palmer, for both these squads.
And it's been fun because these two teams seem to be revving up right at the right moment. They've gotten better and better as the weeks have progressed, and now we've got this major clash, head-to-head in front of the entire country, all eyes watching. They're trying to run the football, and there's just nowhere to go for the ball carrier inside. He tried to bounce it to the outside. That linebacker way too fast. He met him there and forced the TFL.
Here comes a 3rd down situation, and the defense has had no answer so far. Quarterback signaling to his guys. On 3rd and long, you'll have to turn it loose deep. Rolling right and going deep. Makes the grab inside the 30.
Yeah, and listen, I'm going to move this guy everywhere. He's in the slot this time, but I'm not going to let the defense understand where he's lining up so they can double team him, put him in the slot, put him out wide. Either way, find this guy early and often.
The Sooners, after moving the sticks through the air, come to the line. Looking for a man. It's Mateer. Working that wide receiver screen. Got some room, headed to the goal line. Touchdown, Oklahoma. Hauled that baby in and then strolled into the end zone for the score.
This should be 14-7. But my nigga dropped that touchdown last drive. Let's do it.
Blocking down the field, getting a hat-on-hat, giving the receiver a place to run with the football to show off his speed. You can't execute the bubble screen any better than that.
ball squirts through the end zone. That'll be a touchback. They'll bring it out to the 25. Rebels offense is back on the field. They're still looking for a little more productivity as they trail 10-7. Forges ahead.
That nigga just made something out of nothing, bro.
That's a really nice play. It's impressive. When it's first down and the defense thinks you might be running the football, you still can line up. You can get some movement at the point of attack and find a little crease for your runner.
Wants to go up top on second down.
Oh my goodness! Come on, Bear. Oh, that's free, man.
Get their rhythm going here in the first half. We just haven't seen it in the passing game. That was a really good example of it again. If they're going to score more points in the second half, they've got to make some adjustments here.
That was free, yo.
The Sooner fans booming. A cacophony of noise at the Palace on the Prairie on third down. Rushes on. Quickly to the tight end. And he'll pick up the first down, but he got drilled on that tackle.
Well, the tight end shows off his speed. See his ability there to separate from the defender trying to cover him on that drag route.
It's 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. On the ground, it's Lacey. Breaks into the open. He's got enough.
Come on, man. We had him dead to fucking right, bro. Damn it.
Yard line, but this one might be coming back. There is a flag down. The holding penalty will make it 1st and 20. To the air, it's Chambliss. Looking down the middle.
That's a fucking... Oh, my God. Who that's on, bro?
Was broken up, incomplete, and
1st and 30.
On the field. This
2nd and 20.
So the penalty will not be enforced. The defense declines and stands on the result of the play.
Yo. Playing this net, playing in the league, playing the league game.
For a second down play. Back to throwing, they've got to go a long way. Gets rid of it.
Yeah, they got R, man.
Got a guy that is that good at
Hold on, let me mute my
pressure. Nice job by the defense, hurrying him up, speeding up the thought process.
Decibels rising as the crowd gets behind this defense on third down. He's looking downfield to throw. Under pressure. Trying to buy time. They get him stopped, and it's going to bring up a 4th down.
Defensively on 3rd and long, you are dropping deep. You are making sure you get at least to the sticks. They got a long way to go. Don't let them throw the football. Make them throw it underneath. And how about this quarterback? He does an unbelievable job scrambling around, now hitting the gas, picks up so many yards. Now he makes it a 4th down and manageable. So much easier on the offense.
First one's on its way. The leg ought to be strong. Only called on twice in the victory last week. They'll get him corralled and down at about the 19-yard line. Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half. One man in the backfield, and he gets it. Swapped immediately.
And, man, it's nice to have a guy that is just better than your guys. And no matter what play you call, man, how about him getting in the backfield quick, penetrating, using his quickness, and using his strength to get him to the ground? That is a baller.
Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. Looking downfield, it's Mateer. And they're not quite in rhythm there. It's incomplete. Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. 3rd and long, back up inside their 20. Making the adjustment. They'll send the back in motion. Third and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Out wide left, it's Harris. And he gets it right on the cusp, maybe a few pebbles short of the first down in that football. I see the closed fist from the ref. It'll be 4th down. A designed run for the quarterback. There he goes. He's at the 50. 30. The 20. The 10. And he just kept running, and he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, Oklahoma. And with the extra point, they're now up by a touchdown and a field goal at 10. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. And they certainly finished it in style with a 71-yard touchdown run. It bounds through the back of the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Sets his feet. It's Chambliss. Trying to make magic with his feet. Quarterback gets enough. And they finally get him down, but not before. He's got him set up for business at the 49-yard line.
And both these quarterbacks, man, they're showing off their ability to take off and scramble and make plays. Right here, it's a design pass. He's looking to make a play. What does he do? He sees some space, captures it, makes the big play.
Makes the catch, and he's free. Gets it to the 37. Clock stops to move the chains. And the Rebels want to crank the tempo.
And as soon as the receiver caught the ball, you saw the quarterback start communicating to his teammates what the next play was going to be, because they're now changing the tempo and going fast.
Hit hard as he released the ball on that first down pass, and it never had a chance.
Well, if this offense is going to win this game, and down the road, if they're going to reach the college football playoff and hope to win a national championship, they have got to keep this quarterback clean. Couldn't do it on that last play.
Second down, gonna throw it. The short hands, it's Gill. That's where they'll mark him. A very productive play and a first down.
And, man, you love to see that from this offense. Coming out and answering, right? Like putting a drive together. Their defense just gave up a touchdown. But you want to snatch the momentum back. Nice job putting a little...
Got some room, entered to the goal line. He rumbles all the way down to the 2-yard line. He gave a little bit of everything on that one. Now a timeout called by the Sooners. That's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. First and goal, and this feels like their chance to give them a finish. Touchdown, Ole Miss! And they take it in for 6 more points.
Man, textbook how you end a first half. You're trailing. You need to put a drive together. Great job using all of the clock, getting the TD, and you want to talk about creating some momentum going into the half and knowing I get the football, so everything trending in the right direction.
The run to the right. Short gain on that run as the clock winds down here late in the half. Timeout, Oklahoma. That's their second. And they'll still have one in their pocket for what's left in this first half. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. Handoff again. Not a lot of room to work. He made sure that football was secured. It'll be 3rd down. The Sooners call timeout, and that's their last one. And they won't be able to stop the clock again for the remainder of this half. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. And they'll stop him short of the first down, and they've got a timeout if they want to try to get the ball back before halftime. As we close in on halftime, a timeout is taken here. The Sooners line up to punt it away. He's going to try to flip the field with this one. Kicks it high, and it's just hanging there as if it has helium in it and floating down toward the earth. One more play before the teams head to the locker rooms. On the snap, it's Lacey. Here comes the heat. Pass is incomplete, and that's going to do it for the first half. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Guys, thanks. Welcome into the Week 11 version of the EA Sports College Football Update Show as we inch closer to bowl season. We begin with a look at Central Michigan taking on the number 22 team, the Kansas Jayhawks.
And he's going to try to return this one. He stopped there, but a good return coming out of his own end zone gets it to the 28. So the Rebels come out to get this drive started. Tight game as we start the 3rd quarter, and we'll see what type of adjustments they made at halftime.
And getting the ball first here, I think, is...
It's a running room. The 30. At the 20. Touchdown, Rebels. And that one will give them the lead. He'll try to tack on one more. And the extra point is good, and it's a 4-point lead. So they'll decline the penalty, pleased with the results of that last play. On the return, and he pumps it up inside the 20. Almost a disaster on that return, and they jump on it, and they'll maintain possession.
That's a breathing a sigh of relief for sure. Kick returner tries to take it out, puts it on the ground, but how about the offense getting back on it, turning what could have been a really bad play into, thank goodness I got the ball again.
He's changing the play. Back to throw, it's Mateer. Spits it out to the back. Can't hold on in the face of the contact. A lot of ground to cover, and they need a chunk here on 2nd down. Here's the snap, ready to cut one loose. He's got it on the outside. You want to talk about changing field position. A huge play takes it down to the 37. Fires to the big fella. Able to haul it in, and right to the ground he goes. Only a pickup of a couple.
Nice route there by the tight end, making it real easy for his quarterback to find an easy completion.
Short pickup of 4 on first down, dealing with a 2nd and 6. Gets the back moving. Wants to throw it. Lets it go for the end zone. And that's going to be incomplete. Going for broke on 2nd down, but 3rd down's coming up.
And that's not a surprise. When a QB lines up and sees man-to-man coverage on his guy that runs so fast on the GPS that it's speeding in a school zone, like, this dude can absolutely roll. He sees man coverage, tries to take advantage of it. They don't execute on that play. But if you want to play that defense, I think you'll get that pattern a lot from that guy.
Snapped on 4th down. Extending the play. Going to try to get it himself. Turning it on. He's run out of bounds after the big gain, and they are in business. 1st and goal. And the Sooners had tough field position to start this drive, but they've been relentless in moving the ball methodically down the field. He steps and powers and works his way. They finally get him down at the 2.
And I'm good with it. I like what the offense is doing. Be physical. I don't need to get pass happy down here on 1st and goal. Nice job believing in my running game, and maybe I stick to it for another play or 2.
They've moved it forward to the 2. Now it's 2nd and goal. On the move. He works his way ever closer all the way down to the 1-yard line. The Sooners moving quickly to the line. Touchdown Sooners! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point puts them up by a field goal. He's brought down to the 16. Would have been much better off to take the touchback. Ole Miss ready to send the offense onto the field. They had to stand by and watch that scoring march, and now it's up to them to find a way to answer it. Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Fights off a defender. They shut it down quickly, but he gets 2 out to the 18.
And what a great job by the defense here. 1st down, 2nd down, 2 straight runs. They stuffed both. And that was a big key for them coming into this game. They want to set up 3rd and long situations. And now those edge rushers can pin their ears back to get after the quarterback. They can mix up and disguise their coverages on the back end, hoping to create negative plays and takeaways.
He's going to come up about 5 yards short of the line to gain. The Rebels decide to punt it away. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. He'll try to make the catch in traffic. He only needs a sliver of daylight. Very little will make a crowd hold its breath like a punt return, and he brought them to their feet on that one. The Sooners will get things going on offense as they head onto the field. Man, what a drive last time for the touchdown. That passing attack was lethal, David.
Yeah, and you know, you hear all these stupid commentators like me and Jesse talking about create balance, run and pass. No, when you throw that good, spin the ball around.
So the defense has to find a way to affect the quarterback on this drive because last drive he had way too much time to throw.
All over him immediately. At the end of that play, there is a Sooner who is slow to get up. That's the sophomore running back there taking a look at, and Holly Rowe will let us know what's going on the sideline. Back to pass, it's Mateer. Looking deep. Out wide right, it's Avant. Touchdown, Oklahoma! And they take it in for 6 more points. On to attempt the try. And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. And they pay it off with a strike from 38 yards out. Just into the end zone, and he'll bring it out. Pulled down at the 18, and the decision to bring it out of the end zone was not a good one. They'll start this drive from the 18-yard line. Single back formation, and they give it to him. He'll be stopped just short of the 20 at the 19. Give him 1.
The big fella in the middle, man. Those defensive tackles, they go such a long way in deciding and really stopping the other team's run game. Just forcing contact with those guards and those centers, owning the line of scrimmage, and getting running backs on the ground.
They give it to him again. Good, solid, determined run there. They'll mark him down at the 27.
It's got to feel good as an offense knowing that early in the drive you can turn around, hand it off, get a push up front, and go get positive yardage.
Sooner Nation bearing down on this offense on this huge third down play. Off the RPO, quick throw to the right. Crosses the 40. All the way out to the 43-yard line before he's pushed out of bounds, and this offense is on the move.
Well, on a lot of third downs, tight ends can be a quarterback's best friend, but especially this guy. I mean, he's got a unique skill set catching the football. He could be the primary target, not just on this offense, but on offenses all around the country as well. And on that third down, really nice route, gets the separation, able to make the catch. They pick up the first, and they keep this drive alive.
And we need more of this from this defense, man. They have let this guy have too much time to throw the football. They haven't gotten that jersey dirty yet, haven't sacked him. But this is just as good as a sack. Getting to him, hitting him, letting him feel the physicality of this game, and not letting him feel comfortable.
Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down. And we're just about ready to go with the final quarter. After swapping ends of the field, they gave him a little time to figure out how they'll open the final period here on third down. Can't hang on after the hit, and it'll be fourth down.
This is a point where you just got to be able to focus. The critical down and distances in this game, like that third down right there. When it's a good throw, you got to make the catch. You got to be able to...
Look at this, guys. The offense appears to be going for it from their own side of the field. Snapped it, and he has to have it. Blasted as he lets it go. And this will fall incomplete, and they'll turn it over on downs. On the move, it's Blaylock. Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up 2nd and 10.
Defense is about firing off, hitting the offensive guys and staying in your gaps. Everybody knowing where they're supposed to be. You could tell the defense, everyone was right where they're supposed to be, nowhere to run.
Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. Dropping back, it's Mateer. Escapes the pressure going right. Trying to escape and get it himself. Knocked down after a pickup of maybe 2, and man, that pursuit, they had their hair on fire.
And I feel like this defense is starting to pick up on this quarterback's MO. You've seen it, right? Like, time and time again, he is willing to scramble. He wants to carry the football, kind of apprehensive, maybe doesn't want to make a mistake. I'd love to see him maybe hang in that pocket just a little more and maybe make some plays down the field with his arm.
Stop behind the line, he'll lose a yard.
That's such a great physical play by the defense because this is one of the bigger, more physical running backs you'll see in the country, and we're used to seeing him push the pile the other direction, not that time. It's the big guys up front on defense getting penetration, and they're sending him back for a tackle for loss.
So on 4th down, here comes the field goal kicker in a huge spot. As someone once said, from way downtown, bang, outside of 60 yards.
I really like the decision by this offense because now they got to score 2 touchdowns. Time is not on their side. I can stay very, very conservative, use that clock. I like the decision by this offense.
Just able to get out to the 18-yard line on the return before he stopped. The Ole Miss offense ready to go back to work. They're in a precarious spot here, that lofty perch in the rankings, hanging in the balance unless they can do something to save themselves here. Good job just to get rid of that one.
And this QB's got to find his rhythm. Like, he's out of sorts right now. He's out of sync. The ball's not coming out on time. The ball's not in rhythm. Receivers and quarterbacks and tight ends have got to get on the same page, man. This offense has got to get something going positive because they've just been struggling through the air.
Slides to the ground. He got away and picked up the first down on a 2nd and long. And the Rebels are in the hurry-up.
And it's just so fun to be a play caller when you got a QB that can do that. Like, it's a pass play. Nope, he pulls it down.
Picked off. What a play to set him up. He's knocked down, but what a play to come up with the interception. Couldn't ask for better starting field position for this offense. They just blew through that offensive line. It's a 4-yard loss.
Well, they've got the lead. The defense just did their part, getting a takeaway. So now if you're on offense, you want to run the ball and take as much time as possible between snaps. Stay in bounds and let this clock tick away.
Here's Robinson one more time. Oh, he's got some space. He's stopped. Ball's at the 27. It's 3rd and short. Can they avoid making that 4th down decision? Push is ahead. He gets nothing. Nowhere to go, and it'll be 4th down.
And that's exactly what you want to do as a defense, man. You want to get penetration and not let that tank get downhill. Because when he gets downhill at that weight and that size, it could be a problem for your defense. Get him before he gets started.
Dead center perfect. And they'll push that lead out a little further.
You've got to make the opponent pay for turning the football over. And while this team would have liked to have scored a touchdown off that pick, I think they're pretty happy getting the field goal.
And now the ball's loose in the end zone. And the ball takes those crazy bounces out of bounds, and a huge loss for this offense.
And here's the thing, man. The kickoffs, I know I got to get north and south. The first thing I got to do is get myself going so I can gain positive yards. Last thing I can do is get tackled inside of my 10, inside of my 5. Even worse, how about this dude runs in the end zone? You don't do this in high school, in middle school, elementary school. That's a big-time mistake.
Guys, we'll get another look at this Oklahoma offense. And after that interception, things quite comfortable. Big lead, clock winding down. They should be able to take care of business here. He is snowed under, nowhere to go, and it'll be 2nd and long.
And this defense has got to make a play, right? It's the 4th quarter. We're trailing. You know this offense, they're going to get conservative. They want to eat that clock. You got to bring more guys to the line of scrimmage. Got to make plays. Got to get that football back.
The officials stop the clock for the 2-minute timeout, and the offense is that much closer to victory. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. They'll give it on the counter. He'll be dropped.
And after taking a loss on that last run, a little bit of pressure right now for this offense. On their own side of the field, they've got the lead here in the 4th quarter, but this is a critical 3rd down that they have to convert. They don't want to give the ball back and put the pressure on their own defense.
3rd and long right here. And the ball is free on the pitch. He picks up the fumble, but they'll blow it dead right there. And remember, at this stage of the game, the only person who can advance a fumble for the offense is the fumbler. Boy, if they don't convert this 4th down, there will be questions to be answered.
Booster, booster. Ready. Blue 22, blue 22.
Looks as if they didn't get it off in time. It'll be a delay of game. The quarterback just lost track of the play clock, didn't get the snap off quickly enough. The Sooners will try to pin them back with the punt. 3 and out and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. Gets it away, solid distance, but more importantly, trying to keep it away from that return man. Wants to throw. It's Chambliss. Dumps it to the back. Intercepted, and the defense has set him up. Breaks into the open. The pick six. He takes it in. Touchdown, Oklahoma. That ought to be enough to make this lead insurmountable, and with it, they'll be a perfect 10-0. And the extra point is good. Nowhere to go, and now the ball's out. And not much else could go wrong. A defensive touchdown as they keep piling it on. The AT unit on the field. And with that extra point, the lead remains in the gargantuan category. So the offense, more than happy with the result of the play, will decline the penalty.
Number 29, set to kick off.
A rather inauspicious start with the kickoff out of bounds and great field position for this offense. Rashad Downs going up top. And he throws another interception, his 3rd one of the night. Running out the clock seems to be a mere formality here as they are ready to snap it in victory formation.
Hey, how about this, D? You think they're locked in and dialed into this quarterback and his ability to run the football? You've seen him make plays throughout this game. They know it. They're seeing it, and they're making sure that guy's not going to beat him.
it.